How to Write RRL, Step-by-Step Guide for Beginners to Conduct Research. Review of Related Literature. A review of related literature, often called RRL in research, is a detailed review of existing literature related to the topic of a thesis or dissertation. In an RRL, you talk about knowledge and findings from existing literature relevant to your topic. If you find gaps or conflicts in existing literature, you can also discuss these in your review, and if applicable, how you plan to address these gaps or resolve these conflicts through your study. To undertake an RRL, therefore, you first need to identify relevant literature. You can do this through various sources, online and offline. Ensure you are saving all applicable resources because you will need to mention them in your paper. When going through the resources, make notes and identify key concepts of each resource to describe in the review. Before starting the review, determine how you want to organize the review, that is, whether you wish to discuss the resources by themes, dates, extent of relevance, and so on. When writing the review, begin by providing the background and purpose of the review. Then, begin discussing each of the identified resources according to the way you decided to organize them. For each, you can mention the title, author, publication, and date before describing the key concept and points. You may decide to list sections and subsections. Finally, in the synthesis, you explain how the various concepts of each resource link with each other. You may decide to do this through a table or matrix. Steps in review of related literature. There are 6 steps in review of related literature, such as: Number step is identify and define the topic that you will be reviewing. Number 2 steps is conduct a literature search. Number 3 steps is read through the research that you have found and take notes. Number 4 steps is organize your notes and thoughts, create an outline. Number 5 steps is write the literature review itself, edit and revise as needed. And number 6 steps is incorporate the literature review into your thesis, dissertation or research paper draft. Why a review of related literature is important. Before thinking how to do reviews of related literature, it is necessary to understand its importance. Although the purpose of a review of related literature varies depending on the discipline and how it will be used, its importance is never in question. Here are some ways in which a review can be crucial. Number 1 importance of review of related literature is that to identify gaps in the knowledge. This is the primary purpose of a review of related literature, often called RRL in research. To create new knowledge, you must first determine what knowledge may be missing. This also helps to identify the scope of your study. Number 1 importance of review of related literature is that to avoid duplication of research efforts, not only will a review of related literature indicate gaps in the existing research, but it will also lead you away from duplicating research that has already been done and thus save precious resources. Number 3 importance of review of related literature is that to provide an overview of disparate and interdisciplinary research areas. Researchers cannot possibly know everything related to their disciplines. Therefore, it is very helpful to have access to a review of related literature already written and published. And number 4 importance of review of related literature is that to highlight researchers' familiarity with their topic. A strong review of related literature in a study strengthens readers' confidence in that study and that researcher. Summary steps of literature review. Introduction. Literature review on national and global level. Literature gap. Theoretical review. Theories if any. Theoretical framework and hypothesis development. Conceptual framework. Optional. Conclusion. And summary table of literature review. Authors, years, methodology of articles, journals or research papers and findings in 4 columns table or matrix. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Thesis Helper. Thanks for watching.